Freeze. We will start in 3, 2, 1, dive!
Wilsonville, qualification 47, Stormbots making very quick work of that coral going to the top of the reef. Blue Alliance seems to have stopped moving for autonomous, but Stormbots determined on the Red Alliance to keep scoring up high, and the drivers will step forward and take control. Scalawags moving towards the blue side loader station, where they will line up with the Dragon's human player. Arm extended, going a little bit closer. Let's see if that coral goes in, and it just misses, but they're going to try again. Meanwhile, their alliance partners, the Stormbreakers, trying to load that level 1 of the reef, and they are successful before returning back to the coral station to grab more. Over on the red side of the field, the High Desert Droids dropping a bunch of coral down for the Eggoneers to pick up and move towards that reef. Stormbots, elevator up and arm over, and they line up and are successful in placing that coral on that L4. Lots of noises coming over from the red side of the field. Potentially that is the Dragon's machine, who is over playing defense, trying to get in the way of specifically Stormbots and the High Desert Droids as they go and try to gather some coral from the human player station. Eggoneers on that red side have grabbed an algae, and they're now headed over towards the processor, where they're going to go feed it to the Blue Alliance. Speaking of the Blue Alliance, over on the blue side of the field, looks like Scalawags just having dropped a piece of coral. Meanwhile, the Eggoneers human player threw an algae up into that barge, and it was successful. Stormbreakers grabbing a piece of algae and bringing it over to the processor, lining up, driving forward, smashing into it a little bit, but they do manage to score it, and it rolls back to that red human player. Over on the red side of the field, robots moving towards the climbing zone, specifically that's 753, the High Desert Droids. The Scalawags have climbed into the air even before endgame has begun, but now we're in endgame, and Stormbots decide they want to join them. High Desert Droids appear that they are up in the air, and Stormbots lines up with their climber, while the Eggoneers continue to score around that reef. Stormbots up in the air, and Eggoneers right at the end slot themselves in and are perfectly in between their two alliance partners as to not touch either. Alliance will take this win with a score of 122 to 64. 5 out of 6 ranking points. I can't count today. 5 out of 6 ranking points for that Red Alliance. 2 out of 6 ranking points for that Blue Alliance.